returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cowboys offense will go to work first. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making brown mustard out of them in a game that never felt competitive.
I think everybody went into that one thinking it was going to be close. Colorado State obviously had some other ideas, David. Their intensity was simple.
There he goes. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll do it himself. Smashes ahead. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Colorado State's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll send the tight end in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Cowboys backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. The gift to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And the defense brings the blitz. And how about the QB? Really nice job understanding. If I can hang on to this just a little bit longer, it gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of it.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Rams have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions. Now setting up third down, you're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back?
Touchdown Rams! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war, David.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball.
Breaks into the open. Push down for the tackle.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Frank. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Pace. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He breaks a tackle. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams.
And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical.
It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Off play action. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, opponent.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the run, it's Harris. Turning it on! And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Well, they were probably thinking... territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Rams have taken it inside the 20. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They go to the draw. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Garrison. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
There he goes. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are. They
make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. On the option. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer. closer on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Touchdown, Wyoming! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they called in the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This has been exactly the way things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Curry. Grab near the sticks, it's Penn. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.